Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. And the Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take
Gonna be a tough game.
We'll start at the 25.
We could actually win.
Kentucky's offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, won't be long before we see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons. And we've seen it all year long. Both guys have tremendous arm talent. And both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try to defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for that. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's in goal. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll rip off beat on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to get to 6, but they'll have the first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
The Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
We won.
This crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And his throw.
That was a bad throw.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Zings it complete to the right. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Yeah, nope.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this, but now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Here's the handoff. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow first.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Finds his tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. To give to the lone running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
They get to him as he throws. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
To the air, it's in goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Holds it in. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Sooners in the hurry-up.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But the reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. himself. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown Sooners.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. And he'll just take
Overall, my football in the right.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for space, it's Meadows. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's in goal. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can go over the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the counter. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. To the air. It's in goal. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they tried to spread it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown will give them the lead. Gets it to him on the screen. Got room at the 35. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give out of the gun.
That's nice defense.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup.
We are not going away. If we do this.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive when it started at 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's in goal. Fires left. It's complete. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It is so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Myers. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Bader. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marshall. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab down the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off the plays. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go notable.
The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Elway. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Marshall. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Elway. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Going for it all. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. give to the running back from the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's in goal. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands. And he was turning too. That was beautiful.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. The give to the back. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And we're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Wildcats have a lot of options on second and inches. Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's James. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
He's in open space downfield. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Quickly out to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Leaves it with the running back. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last two drives, obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, and really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football.
Damn.
Critical third down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in fourth and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go on top. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Oh!
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll give it to the back. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Back to throw. It's in goal. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about that?
The fake, and he wants to throw.
That was wide open.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got his man on the right. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Sooners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants a big play here late. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's open on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Marshall. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception.
We forced a turnover.
Change on the turnover. Man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Winning those